Taurus. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your personal reading requests, your donations. Thank you for being here. Thank you for clicking on this reading. Let's see what the tarot has to say for you. This is a reading for the first week of March, from the 1st till the 7th. Sorry about the noise. It's gusting at about 80 miles an hour outside, so you probably might hear it. Gusting backwards and forwards. Okay, let's have a look, Taurus. Let's see what we can see. Can you hear that? The Hermit as your first card in your central position, the current energy for everything and all that you are at this point. The Hermit stands at the top of the mountain holding a lantern, showing his inner light, her inner light to the world. Ooh, okay. Come on. Yes. Because if you're standing at the top of the mountain after gaining lots of knowledge, after climbing Everest, for example, that will have created some sort of ability. The ability to defend yourself against others. That's your crossing. Energy. Okay. Ooh. Okay. What's this one? Oh, okay. The Fool, in your past position. The Fool, taking a leap of faith. Okay, so I am getting it intuitively, so I'm saying it. You may have made some bad choices in the past. Possibly. This is possibly going back a long way. King of Pentacles in your foundation, the Daddy with the dollar, and also the Daddy with the vineyard. Here. Lots of grapes. And what do grapes make? Vino. Vino blanc, vino rouge. So I was in a bar once. The only time. And I was supping on a glass. I don't drink wine, especially. But I really don't actually drink much. Which just sounds a bit boring, I know. But, you know that dry January thing? Not necessary. I mean, I didn't drink in January anyway. Yeah, no, I definitely do enjoy it when it's there to be enjoyed. But let me get back to the quick story. Drinking wine, and it wasn't French. And basically, this guy just turns around, holds this bottle of wine, and says, "I'm not going to say what country that was from, but he says, why don't we just leave this up to the French? They're pretty good at it, aren't they?" Well, you had to be there. Clang, 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 clang. That's the wind. Oh, it's blowing a hoolie. High Priestess. The crown on the High Priestess's head has all three phases of the moon. The waxing, the waning, the gibbous, and the full moon. Waxing gibbous, waning crescent, and full. You see that? It's actually more obvious on the Rider-Waite, but you can see there. Three faces, yeah. And the crescent moon here. And crystal ball in her hand. This is in your headspace. So to get the all-seeing, all-knowing, all-seeing, all-knowing, to get that in your headspace is pretty good. Let's just say that. Oh, okay. That was Butterfingers. Let's see what's coming up in your future position. Okay, Taurus. Okay. Doesn't want to... Oh, no, it does. 2 cards, 1 to 2. Ace of Pentacles. Beginning in work, money. And the Page of Wands. So, communication from a fire sign about this beginning in work and money. Okay? So, communication from an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for this beginning in work and money. But obviously, it goes without saying, if this communication comes from a Capricorn or a Libra or a Scorpio or a Pisces or, you know, don't get too stuck on the signs, because it could be a Gemini with a fire sign in their placement, in their ascendant, in their moon. Okay? Very important. Because we are made up of many positionings. Like the Kama Sutra. Anyway. So in the foundation of your wand, let's see what wants to come out. Oh, it's just, yeah. It's just the way the light's shining on the wall. I thought, I've got a bit of something on my screen. Just reflections. Wow, okay. So nothing really jumped out, and then the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Wands came out, so... Ooh, let's not worry ye. Okay, the Lovers in the foundation of your wand. Pick the right path is coming to mind as soon as I'm seeing that. I'm going to take the deep dive to get that. Ooh. Death. Death in your environment. Transformation. Rebirth. Transition. Moving from one energy, one job, one situation, one place, one living situation, one work situation, into another. I'm getting this as a financial situation. And looky what we have here, because 3 cards went over there. Do you want to know what these 2 are? This is interesting. Talk about divinely guided energy. The Tower and the World. The Tower and the World. So this is an unavoidable tower. A lot of towers are. But this one absolutely most definitely is. This is a tower that you want, because it's going to lead to going through. The World is a portal card. Can represent a timeline shift. Also represents manifestation. The integrated being in the center of the world here has 2 wands. The Magician's wand and another wand. The Chariot Rider also has the Magician's wand. Now that is in your hopes and fears. So, I'm going to say, you're hoping for this tower, this upheaval, because I'm getting the feeling that you're bored, a bit bored of the way things have been for quite some time, possibly bored of the last 2 years. Okay. 3 at once for your outcome position. Let's take a look. Oh, talk of ye, and ye shall appear. The Mag-Isian. The Mage-Isian. Now look, on his table there, quite clearly depicted on this card, there's a cup, a pentacle, a sword, and a wand. So he has mastery of all the suits in the deck. He's also number 1. The Fool is 0. Now you had the Fool in your past position of the cross, and your outcome position is the Magician. So 0 to 1, or 1-0. I-O, O-I. One of Jupiter's moons is called Io. I think that might be relevant. And then, interesting. So you've got the other sort of big portal card. You've got the World, and you've got the Wheel of Fortune in your outcome position. Fortune turning in your favour to get away from this energy. This 5 of Swords. This something going on behind her back when she's not watching. And you want to get away from that. Okay? Sorry, I was just looking at the World there, just to see if anything was going to jump out at me. And something actually did. These are 2 Egyptian images there, aren't they? We've got, I think we've got Ra there, and I think we've got Anubis here. Ra, and I think we've got Anubis here, or Set. Sun, Set. You know that old story? That old story which a lot of stories are based upon. That good and evil story. So basically that was to do with the darkness chasing the light around the earth, because the sun would rise, the sun would set, the darkness would chase the sun, the light bringer, the life giver, the Son of God in the sky that used to nourish the plants and make them grow. So that's where that story comes from. The light being chased around the earth. And the reason why the sun is triumphant is because every morning he would arise, make the darkness go away, and live again in the day. And then it would come to darkness, and sunset, would take over, the darkness would take over, and chase the sun out of the sky. That story is as old as old. As old as anything. Okay. So some absolutely gigantic major arcana, secrets and mysteries, major secrets and mysteries in your outro energy here. High Priestess in your headspace, but that's not surprising. After seeing the High Priestess in your headspace, to get the Lovers, Death, the World, Tower, the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, the only minor arcana in your outro wand is this 5 of Swords. So this is something to be watching out for. Sneaky energy, possibly by Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Possibly not. Take it as it resonates. Okay, I am just going to quickly pull you one card from here. Ooh. Oh. Strength. Strength comes from within, not from without. As above, so below. As within, so without. As the universe, so the soul. Thank you for being here, Taurus. Thank you. Take care. Peace be the journey of life. Click.